If you've ever tried intermittent fasting before, but had to stop because you couldn't handle the hunger pangs, or if you're worried you're gonna be too hungry on intermittent fasting to give it a try, then this video is for you. Over the next few minutes, I'm gonna cover 2 things you can start doing today in order to set yourself up for success and curb some of those feelings of hunger so that you can succeed on intermittent fasting. Be sure to stick around because I'm gonna break it all down in today's video. What qualifies me to talk about intermittent fasting? Well, I've struggled with my weight my entire life. And over the last decade, I've gained and lost the same 40 to 60 pounds more times than I can count. Well, now that I'm a little older and a little wiser, I know what it's gonna take to break the cycle of yo-yo diets. What's going on, everybody? It's Ryan Johnson from Intermittent Fasting with Ryan. I'm looking to ditch the yo-yo diets, lose weight, and help you do the same. Over the last 8 months, I've gone from this to this. I've lost nearly 60 pounds. And if you're new here and interested in sustainable weight loss tips and strategies, click subscribe now. The first thing that you can do to help suppress some of those feelings of hunger is pour yourself a cup of coffee. But before you grab that cup of joe, a study conducted by Dr. Jennifer Koslow at Precision Nutrition found that the ability to suppress hunger and appetite in decaffeinated coffee was far greater than standard caffeinated coffee. So if you want to avoid some of those feelings of hunger, pour yourself a cup of coffee. Just make sure it's decaf. Hey, if you're getting value out of today's video, do me a favor and smash that like button and let me know, are you currently drinking black coffee during your fast to help get you through? Let me know in the comments below. On to tip number 2. Be sure to watch what you are eating towards the end of your feeding window. Have you ever noticed that after a night of a lot of eating and possibly dessert, you wake up almost ravenous the following morning? Well, if you were to think about what the food was made of that you had eaten the night before, odds are it was high in carbohydrates. The reason for that is carbohydrates cause your body to release insulin. And when your blood sugar drops throughout the night and into the next morning, that causes you to be hungry. So, eat your carbohydrates. You know me, I would never tell you to restrict certain types of foods because it's not what I'm doing and it's not sustainable. Eat carbohydrates. Just eat them earlier during your feeding window. And towards the end of your feeding window, you want to eat foods that are higher in proteins and fats so you don't have that spike of insulin. If you watch what you're eating tonight, it's going to help you be less hungry tomorrow. Now, one of the things that I've been eating towards the end of my feeding window is Fastful. It's a new product specifically designed for intermittent fasting. It's full of clean ingredients and superfoods like chia, flaxseed, cocoa, and almond butter, and it's the only protein bar to use micellular casein, which is a slow-release protein to help you stay fuller longer. Now, if you're interested in checking them out, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. So if you're ready to ditch the yo-yo diets and give intermittent fasting a shot, do these 2 things to help you fight off the hunger. Pour yourself a cup of decaf coffee and make sure that during your feeding window, you are eating protein at the end. Eat better tonight so that you won't be hungry tomorrow. Now, if you're brand new to intermittent fasting or have tried multiple diets in the past only to put the weight back on, and you want to learn more about my recommendation for starting with intermittent fasting, I'm going to leave a video on the screen where I discuss the 2 things you need to do today before starting your weight loss journey. Be sure to check that out. And remember, willpower is a limited resource, and we want to make slow, steady progress because the goal isn't to lose weight fast, it's to lose weight forever.